I was flying around looking for aura nodes to charge my wand with, and I found this thing. You can kind of see on the map these darker areas. They're like a little eerie biome, kind of a mini biome that just takes up a chunk, it kind of looks like. And a lot of times they have like altars or totems. There's one over there that maybe we'll check out right after this. But this is the first time I've seen one of these. We've seen these before in previous versions of Thaumcraft. They have a couple of spawners down below, and we can probably just take those out from up here. Or not, maybe we'll just light them up so that less things spawn there. I didn't realize that these were Thaumcraft, although I probably should have, because I did know that there was an aura node at the middle. Get out of here. You fall down there. Let's use our shock. I wonder, does this have... It has a little bit of what I need. Oh, hey. Get out of here. Nope. Nope. There we go. The shock's not super powerful, but it is nice to have. I can hit those guys from way up here. Die! You will feel the power of the dark side. Ha ha ha. Alright. Now we can just take these out. I don't think we need them for anything. We can always find spawners inside those dungeons. And those dungeons are everywhere. So I've never seen these old urns. I'm assuming you have to break them. I wonder if you can break these with Silk Touch and if it'll give you the urn. Oh well, let's break it. Nice, nice. We just got a diamond. I think that's just my scythe. Yeah, I think that I've made that. We got a diamond, ender pearl, and some gold coins. What? Oh, no, no, give it, give it, give it, give it. Okay. Oh, that scared me. Oh, I didn't know what to do. Okay, those are trapped, and there's TNT underneath. Good to know, good to know. Poor copper ore, interesting. It's even green. That's really interesting. Railcraft adds like these poor ores, and I think you have to smelt them. You can't macerate them, and they only give you like two nuggets, not ingots. They give you like 2 nuggets. So they're pretty poor. Let's charge up our wand a little bit. And it's raining. Let's go check out the other place that I found over here. There's another little dark area over here. And this one is guarded by people. I've taken these guys on before. They are not fun. These guys with the robes, they can throw stuff at you, and we'll see that in just a sec. They also spawn these little guards, these knights. Although this is definitely a good way to do it. They seem to not be coming after me since I'm too far away. So maybe if we can just keep doing this. Those guys can't get me up here because they're just stupid little knights. Although they're starting to get too far away. Yeah, come over here. I need to be able to hit you. Oh, we're gonna run out of this pretty soon. Die. Okay, that one's dead. And we ran out. We have the fire still. We can do that. Huh. Let's go in a little bit closer. And just kind of hit this guy with fire. You can try and hit them both with fire. I want them to, okay, there they are. They throw like fire blasts at you, and they throw those things, which, oh, they follow you. Oh, that's not good. Okay, yeah, see, these guys, they can be very tough, and they're very persistent. Like, if you're on the ground running away from them, they will chase you for a while. I've died a couple of times to them, but I think we can take these guys on. We almost have them. Be nice if I could find another good aura node. These ones in these eerie biomes, they're not the best for charging up. They have a lot of different aspects, but they don't have, like, a very high number for each of them. Let's try and... If we can just get these, like, the robed guys out. Oh, they're throwing stuff at me. If we can just take care of those robed guys, we won't be in so much trouble. Oh, dang it. Okay, let's get out of here a bit. Heal up a bit, and then we'll have to go in with our sword. Oh, they're incoming. Are they going to follow me? They are. This is like having missiles go after you. Oh, there's an aura node right here. Did they? Okay, let's recharge here. And it's not what we need. Dang it. We need fire and air. Wait a sec, where'd those guys go? I came back and they're gone. And did that one guy drop anything? I've gotten like some clothing parts from them. There's the experience. It shouldn't have despawned yet, but it doesn't look like I got anything from those. Oh, dang it. Well, we got a couple more of these banners. I think I have 5. I'll have 5 of them now. Dang it, I wanted to kill those guys though, because they can drop some cool stuff. And then we can recharge here, but again, this thing doesn't have anything that we need. Dang it. Well, that wasn't really helpful. Hello everybody, my name is Sirhc and welcome back to NightOwl modded server. I've been doing quite a bit of work here on the tower, on the base, trying to get some stuff set up. I changed around my infusions setup, and this is basically what it's going to be like. We got 12 pedestals around there now, and some candles, and I have jars all the way around, and I think I have enough jars for every single aspect. There are 49 jars, which I believe is how many there are. And then by each jar, I've seen Etho do this in modded Minecrafts of past. He puts like a barrel next to the jar so that you can stick these files in there. And that way you can have a lot more stored up, because these jars only hold like 64. So then whenever you need to fill it, you can just grab some files and then fill it up. So that's pretty nice. Also, I've been trying to play around with how to connect the alchemical furnace over to these jars so that I could just automatically fill them. And I was trying to play around with the pipes that come with Thaumcraft, and with this many jars and transporting them over this far, it doesn't work. I don't know, the pipes get like gummed up or just blocked up by different essentia, and they don't work very well. I've heard that they've actually like really nerfed these pipes in the recent updates, or in this version of Thaumcraft, and so it's a lot better to go into the golems, the Thaumcraft golems, and have them like move the essentia for you and fill up things. So maybe we'll have to look up that in the future. For now, what I think I'm going to do, another thing I've seen Etho do, is autonomous activator, right-clicking on a warded jar with the files. And then it'll fill up the files with essentia when there's essentia in there. And then you could have pipes just piping out the files, like item ducts. And then I can move those over to here and stick them in the barrels. And then I can manually go around and fill the jars from the files. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I kind of have this set up for that purpose. So I can have pipes running underneath the ground here, and then on top of these barrels as well. So I think that is the plan here. And I'm playing around with a few things with Thaumcraft. I made some robes and boots, all this stuff. It offers V discounts, so it's a good thing to put on when I'm crafting a lot of things with Thaumcraft. I got some hungry chests here, which eat things when you throw them at them. Kind of interesting. I just wanted to see how they worked. And then I've been doing some research, or I've been like buying a bunch of the research in here. So we have most things. There's still quite a few that I don't have, mainly because I was missing ordo. But I did just go around and find some new aura nodes and scanned a bunch of those, so I should have a lot of aura or ordo now. I've been fixing up my storage. I made this 3 high like I said I was going to do, added some more chests. So now we have like building stuff over here, and all of these are for specific mods. And then we have some enchanted books and some kind of random special items, I guess. And then armor and tools and such. And we have some farming things. And we have some barrels for stuff that we have a lot of or may have a lot of in the future. So I made this 4 tall. And today we're going to be kind of making this a little bit better. We're going to add some more machines, make them a little bit more useful. By the way, oh, I love these. I love these boots of the Traveler. It's so much fun to just run around with this and the glider. You can just, it's a lot more fun than just jetpacking, I must admit. But this is kind of the start of the secondary tower. I'm not sure what I'm going to do above that, but I want to get like the inside stuff all done first, and then I can finish up kind of the however I want the top of the tower to look, and then I can go and replace everything using my wand of equal trading, which I got a few other wand aspects. We have frost now, which throws like ice balls. They're kind of interesting. You can hit yourself with them. They're interesting. I don't know how useful it is, but yeah, they just kind of bounce around. I suppose you could like throw it into a group of mobs and it'd bounce around and hit a bunch of them. Another one I got was this portable hole, which allows you to make holes in the world. And you can kind of get through areas. If you're stuck in a cave, you can try and find a way out using this thing. Pretty useful. And then down below, I've made a few changes. I don't know what I'm going to really do with this area. Oh, I decided to make, actually it's in here. I decided I really needed a good pickaxe with Fortune 3 on it so that I could actually get more diamonds, because I was really struggling with the diamonds. So I decided to go into the nether, got some cobalt and ardite, made a pickaxe with a cobalt head, a manulin rod, and a paper binding. That's usually what I do for tools. Always cobalt for the head because it's the fastest mining speed, and always manulin for the rod because it has the best handle modifier, which means it has the best durability for the tool. And then if you're doing like a weapon, then you want manulin for the weapon, like blade or whatever it is, because that does the most damage. And then always do a paper binding usually so that you can have an extra modifier to work with. So this one I put a bunch of redstone on it and lapis. I filled it up, and also I put a flux. I put a leadstone energy cell on there so I can charge it, and so I have an energetic infuser here, an electrical engine powering that. With the cable just powering that. So I want to move that up top, but that's how I'm doing that. I know before there was like an industrial craft add-on or modifier that you could put onto a tinker tool, but we do not have that here. So I don't know if that's maybe an add-on that you'd have, like an add-on mod that you'd have to download, but this works just fine. And then down here, I decided I had a bunch of these bushes. It was about time to actually make a place for them. So I made a little hallway here. We got the aluminum, the tin, iron, copper, and gold. And these hallways are designed. These grow better in the darkness, so I have slabs so that mobs don't spawn, and then you can't hurt yourself on these. What just happened? And we're back. My internet decided to go down for like an hour there. Strange. And I just realized that I should probably not leave this engine running. I'll have to think of something for that in the future, because that was eating up my power. I was wondering why like this thing kept draining power all the time, even when I'm not using it. But anyways, I made an electric wrench, and I got some extra machines here. And first thing we want to do is put it in lossless mode. There we go. That way it uses more power, but every time you use it, there's 0 chance of these things breaking. Oh, but yeah, lossless mode takes a lot of power. That's right. Am I going to have enough power for that? Because yeah, that pretty much drains it every time, doesn't it? Well, we should have enough power here. I really don't want to lose these, because I don't really want to remake them. That's a pain in the butt. All right, so we're cleared out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the machines along this wall, and I'm going to have power generation over here. And I do have, I haven't made any, but I do have all this stuff to make solar panels here. But I will be using the generators as well. So where are my generators? I should have more. Didn't I make 2 more? Wait a sec. Well, we can take a couple from there for now. I thought I made more. Huh. I'm going to have my generators right here. And those will need to get filled with charcoal. So I'm going to have pipes going back here. And I'll have to have some covers. Some of these things, the thermodynamics covers on the outside of there to cover that up. And then we will have a furnace here and a furnace here. And I'm going to put a barrel there. Do I have any barrels made? They would be right there. All right. I'm going to put a barrel in the middle. And the item duct is going to suck out of that barrel. And these, I haven't made them yet, but there's an upgrade you can give to these industrial craft machines that makes them export to one of the sides. And so that's hopefully what I'm going to do for there. I haven't tested it out yet. Hopefully that will work. And then this barrel, I'm going to put wood in. So the wood will be here. It'll get pulled out through pipes down here and up there into the furnaces. The furnaces will eject the charcoal into this barrel, and then that will get pulled out into these generators. And then I made an MFE, so this, well, we'll just stick it like that for now. It'll be facing either down or back. I'm gonna have to run wire in this wall, which is kind of a problem because you can't actually put anything over these. There's no covers that you can put on top of these, but I can basically make the wall like 1/8 of a block thicker on the outside, and just have like a covering on the outside. Hopefully it will look all right. But this is, let's see, we'll have that there. And then we have our metal formers. I'm going to put those here. And then we're going to have a compressor, and then I think extractor over here. And then we are going to have a macerator, and then a furnace. And then over here, we're going to have a macerator and a furnace. And I'm going to put another one of those ejector upgrades on here so it automatically ejects into the furnace. This way, we have 2 metal formers in case I need to make like wire, and I also need to make plates. I can have 2 of them running. Got our compressor, we got our extractor. We really only need 1 of those. I don't use them too often. And then we have a macerator for just macerating things if I just need to macerate them. And then we have a furnace if we just need to smelt stuff like food or those ore berries. And then we have the macerator furnace setup. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have chests in the floor here. I think I might have some more silver chests. Oh, we only have 2 of those, but I can make quite a few more. So we'll put like these down here. And then we'll have item ducts underneath here that just pull the items out and put them into the chest there. And then we can have item ducts on top of here. Do I have any more? What are item ducts? It's lead. I don't think I have any lead ingots. Lead and... oh, I do have some lead. Let's just grab all that. And tin, if I remember correctly. These are blocks of tin. So let's grab some tin. Do that. Let's just make a bunch of these. Let's just make a stack or something. Or that. That's good enough. So we'll have item ducts along here. And one cool thing about the new item ducts, the thermal dynamics mod that they're now a part of, is you can actually make it so that these do not connect, which is really good since you can't use the covers, like the microblock covers on these anymore. That's a really good addition because otherwise you would not be able to block these from connecting to each other. So I'm very glad that they have that. And then we'll put some chests up along top as well. And then I'm going to go with the gold cable. If we go to industrial craft, I have an MFE now, which outputs 512. There it is, 512 EU per tick, versus what I was using, the CESU, which was 128 EU per tick. And the 512 is the gold cable right here. I was using copper cable, which was the 128. So now we're moving up to gold, which means I also need to put in, I have these transformer upgrades that increase the energy input tier by 7. What does that mean? It should be by 1. Oh, I see. Because I had 7 of them. Oh, that's interesting. So these only by default accept 32. Is that right? The tin cable? Yeah, 32. If you have one of these in there, then they'll accept 128. If you have 2 of them, they'll accept 512. If you have 3 of them, they'll accept 1024, I think. Or maybe it goes up to 2048. The insulated high voltage cable. And then after that, I think it goes up to the 8192, which is the highest there with the glass fiber cable. So I'm going to get the rest of this connected, get the power running through here, and the chests in. There's something really strange happening out here in my backyard. I have a tree farm here to power. I need lots of wood to power my generators. And I planted trees here, but there's just this small section where trees will not grow. I don't know why. It's this wide where the trees aren't, and then it goes from here, and as far as I can tell, it goes like all the way over to here. And I have no idea what would be causing this. It's not as big as a chunk, so it's not like something wrong with the chunk. It's just this specific area, and I don't think there's like anything. I mean, there's that. But, wait a sec. No. I mean, is that seriously what's wrong with it? Because it's only one thick dirt? Maybe I'll fill that in and see if that helps it. Huh. Maybe. I know I dug down, like here, there's dirt there, and there. The hole down there starts there. And is this the edge over here? Yeah, so, I mean, it's not right on top of it, but it's definitely over top of that. Because that's... Oh, did I actually get a sacred oak sapling? Huh. There's some weird glitch, which is, it's like an ID conflict. Like the sacred oaks is 585, and the pine sapling is also 585, which is weird because they're both in biomes of plenty, so they shouldn't have an ID conflict. But when these grow, they sometimes look like the sacred oak saplings, but they're not. But I think since these have been sitting here for so long and they haven't been able to grow, they might have actually turned into sacred oak saplings. But anyways, so maybe that does have to do with it, because, I mean, it's like 2 blocks away from there. 2 blocks from there. I don't know why it would do that. Anyways, I'll have to play around with this. But I have this tree farm set up so that I can just go at it with the lumber axe and chop down the whole thing. Maybe we'll do that real quick. Boom. Look at all that. We got a bunch of mobs down there. Yep, they're all gone. I did have a solid block of wood at one point. Oh, I'm not healing. But... it's hard getting saplings because you don't have enough leaves there. If you just have a solid block of wood there. Alright, you get out of here. Oh, let's get out of here. Never mind, I'll get out of here. I'm sorry. Ouch. That's not good. Anyways, I have my machines all set up here. And I had to redo this power thing because I was still... It turned out when I set that up, I still have that chunk line right here, so I was still having the problem with the item ducts connecting. So eventually this item duct is probably going to connect to there, but it's not really a problem. What I had before, though, was a problem. I had the electric furnaces here, and so what would happen is the charcoal, instead of just going to the generators, it would actually go back into the furnace if they were empty, and that would make a whole bunch of graphite, this stuff. Which I'll need eventually for the big reactors, but I don't need that much, I don't think. and I definitely don't want it continually making graphite out of the charcoal. That's bad. So I changed this around so that even if it does connect, we're not going to have problems here. It actually is a little bit better too, because it's hard to cover up these gold cables or these industrial craft cables. The only way to really cover them up is with industrial craft construction foam, which I'm not set up yet to make it. Plus the construction foam, it all looks like it all looks the same. It looks like this stuff, which the gray or the dark gray, I think this one looks kind of similar to this. I tested it out in a creative world, but it's not quite the same. So instead what I have here is I have covers going around the outside, just kind of making a little base on here. Is that I'm healed up, so I should be able to get these guys out of here. I must not be really wearing any armor. I guess all I'm wearing is my steel leggings. With my boots of the traveler and my goggles, I don't have much protection on me. Looks like we already have some trees growing here. Let's just try and grab a bunch of saplings and the wood here, and I'll just replant the trees later. Works really nicely. I love these pine trees. You get so much wood per tree, and they grow right next to each other, which is real nice. We have our MFE fully charged now. I think right now it's just smelting the logs to make charcoal, and once this gets filled and this gets backed up, then it should stop. And I've been using this thing, and it all works very nicely. I also, let's see, do I have this stuff? I have this thing, Advanced Electric Jetpack. I even charged up the Advanced Lat Pack, so this thing is charged already. So we have that thing. I also have this stuff. I have all of these energy crystals charged, so I can make the boots for the nano suit armor. I can make the leggings, which is like that. I can make the chest plate, which is like that, and I believe the helmet is something like this. Yep, nano suit helmet. So we have all that, and then I know it's something like that. We need these two, we need this, and what else was it? I might need to look that up. It was like that and then like that, wasn't it? Or maybe these went down here. There we go. Advanced nano chest plate. Now, I don't really have enough power to charge this all the time, or even the rest of this armor. I mean, this thing is full, but that thing holds 4 million EU, and I have 3 million, or these take 3 million EU, or this chest plate does. The rest of it takes 1 million each. And the generators are very hard to keep, or are very slow. I did make a few solar arrays. They're low voltage solar arrays, so each one of these outputs 8 EU per tick. They're equivalent to 8 solar panels. I'm just gonna keep making those as much as I can, but I think we need some more fuel, a better fuel source around here. I think I'm going to make a geothermal generator eventually, and then that thing takes buckets of lava, so then we'll just have to go collect a bunch of lava and use that to fill, to hopefully supplement our power. Another thing I made here, ooh, we got some slag. We need more, let's see, that should be in here. I made a blast furnace, and for this thing you need an electric heat generator, or you need some sort of heat generator. There's also kinetic heat generators. I think there's other ones as well. Radioisotope heat generator, solid heat generator. I think that burns basically solid fuel. But this one, you just plug it in and it generates heat. You have to fill it up with these coils. The more coils that you have, the more heat units it makes, like per tick. And then you have to have, there's an orange dot on this thing, and there's an orange dot on this thing, and you have to have those two sides touching. And then you feed this thing with air cells, which is just these empty cells. You just put them in the compressor, and it compresses them into the air cells. and you need 6 per run. And once you put the air seals in here and you put some iron in here, then it heats up and it starts going. It's very slow, but it makes refined iron, which is basically steel, I'm pretty sure. Like this can be used, oops, U, not R. Like this can be used, like this is a reinforced crowbar from Railcraft. That would usually use steel, but here you got the reinforced iron. Some reinforced iron. What is that? Rotor blade. Huh. Yeah, like steel, you can compress that. Wait, you can compress that into a block? You can't just craft it? Oh, that's interesting. Huh. That would be very interesting. What else can we do with it? Yeah, it makes steel if you put it in the Tinker's thing. So yeah, it's basically steel, just Industrial Craft's version of it. I don't really need it right now, but I do kind of want to make, where is it? I think it's thermal centrifuge. I need it to make the advanced machine block. So for any of the advanced machines, I need steel. And I kind of want to make this thermal centrifuge because it is an interesting thing to to make things. One of the things you can do with it is construction foam, like I was saying before. You need it to make the stone dust. Like you can put crushed ores in there and get stone dust out of there, or you can just put cobblestone or stone in there. You can put cobblestone. And basically, if you put any ores in here, it gives you dust of that ore, possibility of a tiny dust, or it will give you a tiny dust. I'm not entirely sure if it's all the time. What else can you do with it? I think that's about it. It's basically gives you a little bit more from processing ores. But if we need the store, or if we need the stone dust, like for the construction foam, then I'm going to need that. And I kind of want it to be able to kind of cover up these wires. I'm not sure how I'm going to connect these yet or where I'm going to put them. I need to make sure that they have a clear, a clear access to the sky. And I do have that floating platform up there in the roof, so I need to make sure that they're out kind of a ways. And I just put them up here because that was kind of the easiest. It's with the generators and like this wire down here, it's kind of hard to connect them any better way. But I could kind of hide it if I had the construction foam to do that with. So it turns out the trees do not grow on 1 block thick dirt. I filled in a bunch of the hole that I had down there, and the trees have grown up to this point 2 blocks away from here. So very strange. I'll have to do some like testing out with that. I wonder if it's just the pine trees, or if it's just biomes of plenty trees, or if there's some mod that makes that happen for all trees. Very strange, but very interesting. And I have my whole nanosuit armor on right now, and I don't know how to turn the jetpack onto hover mode. It's supposed to be the mode switch key, the Industrial Craft mode switch key, which I've changed to F. And I'm going up. You're supposed to be like, it's supposed to just hit space and F, and it's not working, which is kind of sad. I'd like to get the hover mode, although when I am flying around, I usually have my my glider, which basically is like hovering, except you're going forward quite a bit as well. But you can kind of hover down like that, and it's a good thing. It's a nice thing to have to like catch you, and so at least for like traveling long distances, it's not really a problem. But if I'm trying to like build or something, this can be kind of annoying using this thing. But anyways, that's all we're gonna do today. Check out this sweet armor. Oh yeah, we're getting technologically advanced. I will see you next time. Remember to leave a like and a comment down below. Goodbye, peoples.